guys, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I was meant to be doing the boyfriend does my makeup video, but Ashton's been a little bit horrible these past few days, so I'm just going to be sitting down having a chat to you, doing my own makeup, letting you know my little mum routine that I do of a morning, my quick makeup routine. While answering some questions, I did ask you guys to send me through some questions over on Instagram, so I will answer those over on here. I do have my phone here, so I'll be glancing over to look at that, but let's get straight into the video. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to prime my face using some of the poreless primer. I have horrible pores, so I just use this to try and minimize those pores. I swear it is the worst trait to have, is pores. They're so horrible. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with the Australis Fresh and Flawless foundation. I don't like a too full coverage foundation, just for like an everyday thing. So this one I find is perfect. I suppose we should get into a question. The first question is, how did you get onto being a brand ambassador? For those of you who don't know, Ashton is a clothing brand ambassador for Entirely Bonkers Boutique, which is a local shop from where I used to live. And he is also an ambassador for Carter J & Co. So what we had to do for those is we had to apply. They were searching for brand reps, so you submit some information about your child, you know, their height, some photos, things like that. And yeah, it was pretty good. Ashton, was then selected, and we started repping some clothes, and he is so adorable at it. He's so photogenic, which makes it so much easier. I am in no way a makeup artist or anything like that, so honestly, please do not, if I'm doing something wrong or it's not the right way to do it, then this is just what works for me. This normally takes me about like 15 or 20 minutes. I just like to get ready fairly quickly of a morning if we have to go out, if we have appointments or anything like that. Ashton is currently asleep at the moment, so I'm hoping to get this done before he wakes up. So then when he goes down for his next sleep, I can edit this video and get it up for you all. What I'm going to do next is go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and just set my face. It is so hot where I live, so my face will melt off if I do not put a bit of powder on my face. Is anyone else's guilty pleasure to watch makeup videos on Facebook? I'm obsessed. Not on Facebook, on YouTube. I am obsessed with it. If you have any recommendations on makeup artists to, or you know, makeup channels to watch, then please send them through. When Ashton's asleep, I love to watch makeup videos on YouTube. Also, if there's any other mums that you like to follow on YouTube or watch, then please let me know. And if I'm not following them already, I will most definitely go and follow them. Another question is, how many kids do you want to have? So I originally thought that I wanted to have 3 kids, but since having Ashton, I have learnt that I probably do not want to have 3 kids. I only want to have 2 kids. So Brendan's always said only 2 kids. So yeah, we've agreed that we'll definitely only have 2. So yeah, I'm glad that we've agreed on that one. So I'm just going to go in with the Balm bronzer. I'm not too much of a bronzy person, so I don't go too overboard with it. I just do it to brighten up my face a little bit, so that my face isn't all the one color. Also, I have a big forehead, so I like to try and conceal that as much as I can. Oh my God, is anyone else dealing with the postpartum hair loss? Because same. It's so horrible. I feel like I'm definitely going bald. Definitely going bald. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a little bit of colour on my eyelids. I don't do too much, just something just to add a little bit of colour on there so they don't look so bland. Another question. What made you start doing YouTube? Being a stay-at-home mum, I do have a little bit of spare time when Ashton's asleep, and I mainly wanted it for the memories. I wanted to be able to look back on these memories and be able to, yeah, look back in 5, 10, 20 years time, show Ashton, because a lot of things we tend to forget. So yeah, I really wanted to be able to have it out there. And plus I love watching mums on YouTube, so I thought, why not share my own life on YouTube? So yeah, I just add like a tiny bit of colour just to the top of my lids, nothing too drastic. I'm not by all means a professional in this way, so yeah, I don't tend to do too much. What I'm going to do next is my brows. I don't do too much with my brows at all. I just use the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel and I just wisp them up. I've not done my brows for a couple of weeks, so yeah, they are a little bit untamed at the moment, but normally I tint them myself and I trim them myself. It's just so much cheaper to do it that way. If you want me to do a video on how I do my brows and my lashes myself, then let me know in the comments below and I will definitely be happy to film that for you. It's so easy, perfect for mums to do because it literally only takes 15 minutes, so that's good. Before I go in, I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm going to use the Bad Girl by Benefit. And the next question is it hard with Brendan working away? I mean, it has its moments. It has its moments when Brendan's at home as well. I got with Brendan when he was working away, so that's all I know, that's all I'm used to, is Brendan working away. So it definitely has its moments. Sometimes I get so excited for him to come home to help me out with Ashton, and he's so good when he comes home. He'll get up early with Ashton, give me a break, things like that. So it definitely helps me out a lot. I'm just going to go back in with that same color that I used on my lids just to add a bit of color underneath my eyes. I don't like to add too much because sometimes it can just look a little bit overdone, so I just tend to add a little bit under there. I'm just going to use a bit of this glittery shade right here. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone, just again, to add a bit of colour. Sometimes I can look really dull, so I'm going to put it in the corner of my eyes as well to make me just look a little bit awake. Even though Ashton slept through the night last night, I'm still so exhausted. I think my body's still trying to play catch up from the last few days, so Next question that I'm going to answer before I go in with my Rimmel lipstick is, what did I do to prepare for a baby, for Ashton, and what I'm doing now to prepare for the next baby. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing exercise. I did do a challenge before we started trying for Ashton. I lost a little bit of weight. I drank a lot of water, and I also took Elevate. Elevate was a big player, I believe, in getting Ashton, like conceiving Ashton on the first go. So I'm definitely taking Elevate at the moment to try and help our chances this time around. I had no nauseous or any, no morning sickness or anything like that. With Ashton, I think Elevate played a massive role in that. So I'm taking that as well. I'm trying to be active, but I'm not as active this time around as what I was before I had Ashton. So I have been very lazy. What I'm going to go in with is the MAC Prep and Prime. It's not going to focus, but yes, if I don't spray my face with this, it's going to melt off in this heat. I just like to blow it dry so that it sets down nice. Now the last thing that I like to do is go in with Breeze Balm. I'm an OG Breeze Balm person. I got like 6 of these when they first came out. That's why I have it in a little tub. They now have it in little lip dispensers, which is a lot easier. I need to order some more. I just do this to add a bit of a gloss. Anyway guys, that is my finished look. Just something quick, something easy. I don't like too full coverage. I'm not a makeup artist in any way. I just know the basics of it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Share my channel if you think that there's, you know, your friends or other people that might be interested. If there are any video recommendations that you want or requests that you want me to film, send them through. The Boyfriend Does My Makeup will definitely be next week, so keep an eye out for that because that one's going to be very interesting. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.